Hello, friends. It's monthly update time. So I am so excited to tell you that in 3 days, I leave for Tanzania for our first workshop in that country. To date, we've been doing Uganda since 2018. So we've done 4 workshops, 4-year-long programs. We're in the midst of our 4th cohort, but this will be our first in Tanzania for 15 new girls. And so we've done the recruiting, of course, and we've got all the cameras and everything is ready to go. And I'll tell you, this is the first time that I've been completely 100% ready. All my bags are packed, which is usually left to the last minute because of everything that's going on. And this has been a busy year, time of year, because I am working on the year-end planning, the strategic plan, the financial planning, all of that stuff that has to get done. And so that's all done now under review. And we're in the midst of also hiring a new board chair. So I've been doing a lot of interviews and I think I've got the right person, or I hope so. So more on that to come. But back to Tanzania. So aside from running the 4-day workshop, of course, the first 3 days is spent teaching the girls how to work on their gifted cameras. The 4th day will be with an NGO partner called Girl First Tanzania. And so we're really keen to work with them because the girls are going to get field practice, which they don't necessarily get otherwise, and start to build their portfolio. Also, while in Tanzania, I'm going to run a 1-day conference that I pitched to TAMWA. TAMWA is Tanzania Media Women's Association. The goal of this is to bring together all the media houses and people who make decisions about hiring. And, we already know that there's a lack of women's representation, lack of women's voices in the media. So the goal of this conference is first to introduce Cameras for Girls so that we can get on their radar. And then second is to really educate them about the challenges that these women have in getting work, or while they're getting work, the harassment that happens on the job. And we really just want to have an open dialogue, come together and see if we can make a real impact. And other organizations have already also been invited to this 1-day conference. So I'm really excited about that as well. When we can do these advocacy pieces aside from the work that we're doing, it really makes a further impact. And then on the other side, I've been getting ready for our year-end fundraising. So this is the crucial time of year where we start to do Giving Tuesday, year-end fundraising. And as a small charity, we can't do too many. So we're tying it into one. And so this year I'm looking for 10 to 12 Cameras for Girls champions, where you will come and support me and the board in our initiative to fundraise. Go out to your network of family, friends, connections, and try to help us to meet our fundraising goals. This year, my big, hairy, audacious goal is to get 100 monthly donors. Even 10, 20, 25, whatever you can afford a month is hugely impactful for a small charity like ours. This helps us hire help for marketing. I really need help when it comes to social media marketing, especially. So we can hire somebody to do this for us and pay them fairly instead of always trying to look for volunteers who come and go. Second, it allows us to put more money into programming and opportunities for these girls. So for instance, this past week, 5 or 6 of the girls took part in a filmmaking camp, which is completely outside of our programming scope. However, our partner offers this every year. And so the girls only have to put a small amount so that they have skin in the game. And then Cameras for Girls covers the rest. But we can't do all of these extra programming, which teaches them more skills in storytelling. They also got the opportunity to learn from our new volunteer, Jean Caprice, on digital marketing, which is, ties in to what they're learning about how to put story together. Because if you can put story together, edit it, photos, video, whatever it is, but you don't know how to put it out there, it's not going to help you move forward. So all of these pieces tie together, and that's why fundraising becomes so essential. But it also helps us get more programming out there in different countries, expand our online training program to reach more girls. We just now brought on 5 girls from Bidi refugee camp in northern Uganda. We already are working with Ajumani refugee camp, and then a bunch of other collaborators in this space so that we can reach girls who are not in the core programming. And then we are also doing a documentary video. So in our last workshop in Uganda, Christina, who's on our board, came with us, and she filmed a lot of what was happening with the girls, with the training, with the goal of putting a small documentary video together. So we're almost done. I'm so grateful to Ben Sakar, who came on as a volunteer to help us edit this. But we also have goals with my friend Steven Mitchell, who is a filmmaker in Toronto, to do a feature-length documentary. So we're working on that behind the scenes as well. So you can see there's a lot going on, but everything moves that needle forward. More, women's empowerment, more gender equality in this space, more women in the media space so that they can use their voices, really learn to cultivate their voices and use their voices to push the agenda forward, to push themselves forward, right? To really give themselves the opportunity that they need to move out of poverty, support themselves, their families, their communities, and so on. So, but we can't do this without your support. So if you're willing to support us with a monthly donation, link below. If you're willing to volunteer your time to mentor a student, link below. And then if you're willing to come on and be one of those Cameras for Girls champions, it's a week-long a fundraising campaign that kicks off the year-long campaign for our push for 100 monthly donors. So all of that information below. I really, really appreciate you watching these videos. Really appreciate you sharing, subscribing, supporting us to move this agenda forward. The more women we can reach across Africa, the more impact we will make. Thanks so much. Watch for our videos to come from the field, and we'll talk soon. Bye.